Hi, we're the Doucette family. I'm Steph, the mom. There's Andre, the dad, Sophie, the big sister, and of course, our Sanfilippo warrior, Emmett. We live in Saskatchewan, Canada. Emmett is 5 years old with Sanfilippo Syndrome type A. He was diagnosed last year, right after his fourth birthday. We wanted to share what it looks like to take Emmett grocery shopping. We try to keep him involved as much as possible, so even when it's challenging to bring him out, we are determined to still make these trips as a family. We start by getting him ready. Emmett cannot get dressed by himself or put on his shoes. This is a skill that hasn't been developed yet, but something we work on every day. Emmett loves to run, so to keep him safe and to make grocery shopping easier, we need to either bring a stroller or a store-provided cart. We have a conveyed stroller that was provided by the health region. This stroller is super comfortable for Emmett, but takes up a lot of room in the trunk. We also have a harness we use for outside activities that he needs to be kept close by, a wonderful wagon that was funded by the Canadian MPS Society, and a City Select double stroller that can be used when we have trips with both kids. In the summer, we can easily shop at any grocery store. In the winter, it gets extremely cold here. We have one grocery store that has underground parking, which makes it easier to either put Emmett into the shopping cart or maneuver setting up the stroller. Typically, with grocery shopping, we still use store-provided carts. We love when stores have the Caroline carts. However, we needed to do a bigger grocery shopping today and opted for sitting him in a regular cart. He is over 50 pounds, and soon this will not be an option. Lifting Emmett into a typical store cart is not an easy task, as I am pretty short. I can barely lift him high enough to get his feet in, so I rely on Andre to do the heavy lifting. Emmett is a sensory seeker and loves being in stores, looking at all the toys, books, food, and people. And he also loves to touch and grab things. This can make grocery shopping interesting. And when someone comes closer to Emmett, there's a chance he'll reach out and give them a little tug to come closer, or will try to take something out of their cart. We definitely avoid stores that would have anything breakable within reach for Emmett. Waiting for the cashier can be challenging, as waiting is not Emmett's strong suit, and the aisle is very narrow, which means more items he can grab. Often, we end up giving him one of our phones so we can unload, pay, and pack the cart up again. Emmett did awesome today, but that hour of shopping and sitting means that now he needs to run. Our fenced-in backyard is a perfect spot for him to release his energy while we put away the groceries. Thanks for listening to our story.
This is how we do it.
Hi, my name is Julie Koch, and my child is Alex. Alex is 21 years old with Sanfilippo Syndrome type B. We live outside of Nashville, Tennessee, and I'm going to share with you today Alex's nighttime routine, some of the challenges that we face with him at night, and things that we do to try to promote a better night of sleep. Alex eats dinner between 6 and 6:30 at night. He is still able to eat and drink by mouth, and while he can pick up small bites of food and place them in his mouth, he is unable to scoop food with utensils such as a fork or spoon. He does his best with very small bites and a very slow pace. One of the things we do help Alex with is burping. He tends to swallow air while eating, and we have found that he digests food better and rests better at night if we help him express air and burp while he's eating his nighttime meal. We do this by patting him on his chest or on his back just like you would a baby, and we do it throughout the entire time he's eating. Mealtime can take anywhere from 30 to 45 minutes depending on the type of food he's eating and how well he's chewing. We do see that there is a correlation between him getting good sleep and chewing better and digesting food better. Once we complete the meal time with Alex around 7 p.m., we do some sort of activity between 7 and 8:30. That can involve a walk, watching his iPad, watching a favorite TV show, playing with a toy. In the summer months, when the days are longer, we go outside a lot with him after eating. In the winter months, that's harder because we're in Central Time Zone and it's darker much earlier. But we do try to do some sort of activity once he's eaten and before shower. Between 8:30 and 9 o'clock or 9:15, we prep for shower and getting dressed in pajamas for bed. Of course, we help Alex do all of those things. He's unable to do any of that on his own at this point. We're blessed to have a handicap shower that has handrails where he can hold on and a zero entry, wide enough for a chair in the future should we need one to roll him into the shower. He does stand for us, and we're able to help get him showered and rinsed. And he is able to lift his legs for dressing, stepping into pajamas and in pants, things like that. So we do all that, help him with all that, get him completely dressed and ready for bed. And that is usually complete by around 9:15. Between 9:30 and 10 p.m., we give medicine, a small snack and meds. I break the meds up into two parts. One is just vitamins and meds that he takes. All of them are to help with sleep. And then the second part of the medicine is for seizures. So we do consistently give those at the same time every single night and always have. The snack comes and goes, depends on how well he ate his dinner, whether he has a snack or not. And if it is a snack, it's something like a small cup of yogurt or a small cup of pudding. Sometimes I can hide medicines in that and it goes down much easier. He is able to swallow a pill with drinking liquid from a straw, and we can get meds down that way. His seizure medicines are liquid and in a syringe, and he's always taken medicines very easily for us. So we just consistently have given those to him at that time at night, and that works best for him. Around 10:15, after we've given all the medicine and that's had time to digest or go down, we then brush teeth. We have found this has always been a challenge. It's not something Alex enjoys, and we've tried several different ways. What works for us is to sit him down, especially because he's tall. He's almost 6'1", and sitting him down allows me to get to him easier. I do approach him from behind, so sitting him on the couch or in a chair, coming from behind. I will sometimes sing a song about brushing teeth or give him something to hold in his hands as a distraction. Has helped me to get through the task of brushing teeth. He has not ever spit out toothpaste, so to do it in front of a sink or in a bathroom just never has worked, and it's not necessary. So I sit him down, get behind, brush the teeth, and then give him a small sip of water to wash everything down. Between 10:15 and 10:30, we usually take one more walk through the house just to stretch legs a little bit more and then place Alex in bed. He does need help getting into bed. He won't get in bed by himself, so we help him get in bed, cover up, and lights are usually out by 10:30. Some things we've done through the years that also help us to this day, we do run a box fan in his room, just an old-fashioned box fan, and we've done that for years. We've also made sure that the temperature of his room is cool. He sleeps best when the temperature is below 70 degrees in his room, and we also run a ceiling fan. So all of those things are things that seem to help with him staying calm and sleeping at night.